Hey, it's Diego. Listen, there's one thing that's incredibly important that we should always remember. You're more in control than you know. You're more in control than you give yourself credit for. The other day I was speaking to a woman that was in a position of pain, and the one thing I had to remind her, I said, if you forget everything else that I tell you, remember this one thing. Remember this one thing. You may not have the solution, but you can find it. And that's the one thing that I remembered, and the one thing that I held close to my heart in those moments of deep, deep, deep pain and deep suffering. That regardless of the situation or circumstance that I found myself in, if I did not have the information that was necessary, I could go out there and I could find it. And I would do whatever it took, whatever was necessary for me to go and find that control, to find my own certainty, to find my own strength, my own courage, my own power, my own freedom. And even if I didn't have it in that moment, I could find it. And as long as I had that one belief, I had a lot more than many other people had. And so, in this moment, wherever you are in your life, you might be looking at something as beautiful as this skyline, or maybe you find yourself in just a different position where you may not necessarily have a beautiful landscape, or maybe you have a suffering mindset. Keep hold of that one thought. That regardless of the situation, regardless of the circumstance, you may not have the information now, but you can find it. And do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, I promise you it is worth it. So if this is your first time seeing my content, go ahead and follow the page, like, share, do whatever's necessary. And of course, if you've seen my content before, I hope it's moved you enough for you to share it, or for you to drop a comment below and let me know how it's affected you. So I love you, thank you, and as always, don't forget about a thing called